Salih stood on a high plateau, watching the gears of the galaxy turn. He felt like a tiny, solitary point in a vast, silent ocean. "Is there a captain for this ship?" he whispered. He saw the stars, the spinning earth, and the beating of his own heart, but he craved a certainty that they all belonged to the same hand, a sign that the universe was not a collection of accidents, but a single, living masterpiece. "You are looking for the thread that binds the stars to the soil," a calm voice resonated. An older man named Eris approached. "To see the maker, Saleh, you must look at the law of mutual assistance. Nothing in this universe exists for itself. Everything is rushing to the aid of something else, as if following a grand command of mercy. This cooperation is the signature of a single director." Eris pointed to the fading moon and the rising sun. "Think of how the sun and the moon pursue their courses without fail. They do not compete. They cooperate to give you the day for work and the night for rest. They are like two diligent servants in a vast palace, working in perfect harmony because they both take orders from the same king." A light rain began to fall, cooling the morning air. Salih held out his hand to catch the drops. "The clouds do not know you are thirsty," Eris said softly. "The water does not know the earth is parched. Yet the clouds travel thousands of miles to pour life onto the dust. This is the law of generosity. The heavens reach down to the earth not because they must, but because they are directed by a most merciful provider." Below them, the rain met the soil, and vibrant green shoots seemed to celebrate. Salih knelt to touch a heavy cluster of grapes hanging from a wild vine. The dry soil and the mindless seed work together to bring forth sweet fruits, Eris remarked. "The earth acts as a mother, and the rain as a father, yet neither knows the child they produce. They are tools in the hand of the one who provides sustenance for all." A bee buzzed past Salih's ear, landing on a nearby blossom. Eris watched it closely. "See how the flower prepares its nectar and puts on its brightest colors to invite the bee? And the bee, in return, carries the life dust to the next flower. They have never met to negotiate a contract, yet they work in a perfect partnership. This mutual assistance is a window into the kindness of the Creator." Salih looked at his own hand, marveling at the skin and the pulse beneath. "Even within you," Eris said, "trillions of cells, each a tiny world, work in a law of mercy. Your heart pumps for the lungs breathe for the blood, and the blood carries life to the brain. If they were independent, they would clash. But they act as one, proving they are governed by the one." "If there were many directors," Eris explained, "the sun would forget the moon, and the rain would ignore the seed. But the universe is a single, interconnected web. The sun helps the plant helps the animal, and the animal helps the human. This chain of assistance is a rope that leads directly to the hand of the single Creator, the All-Wise." Eris picked up a small, fallen seed and held it between his thumb and forefinger. "This seed carries the plan for a whole forest. The one who wrote the laws of the stars also wrote the laws within this tiny speck. To create one, he must be the Lord of all, for everything is connected to everything else. The universe is a book, and every atom is a letter testifying to his unity." As the full light of day washed over the land, Salih's heart felt a profound peace. He realized he was never solitary. He was part of a grand, merciful family. Every breath he took was a gift from the one who subjected the sun, the moon, and the rivers to his service. Salih smiled, knowing now that the captain was not only present, but was also the most generous host.